got rid of it?
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Complete. It's Dotson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Browns at 2-4 here in the first half of the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line. And middle, blue 60.
Stafford now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Milton Williams able to run him down for a loss of a yard. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. He'll get this one to Patrick. It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now. This defense for the Dolphins, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest,
that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
To throw, it's May. He'll get that underneath ETN.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
2nd and 3. May looking to run. That's caught inside the 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 36 yards on the play.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And they'll run with ETN. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
32. 80.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's Cook again. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Set.
To throw is Stafford. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. You talk about this Miami defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Throwing is Stafford. Now this thrown deep to Kraft. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tucker Kraft, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Dolphin 1st down.
From the shotgun, May with it. The pass is caught by Cade Otton.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Another toe for Etienne to the 27-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. They'll set up a throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll try and throw for it with May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Another one caught by Collins. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
ETN. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and goal.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Throw out right. It's brought in by Otten. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Cade Otten, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
His kick is good.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7.
Dicker to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And he's got a 1st down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
Stay 50, stay 50. Set. Ladies.
Now Stafford. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Lady.
Back to throw. Stafford. Setting up the screen for Cook. And good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Libra! Blue 60!
Throwing again is Stafford. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. James Cook, 28 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's May. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Miami.
They'll throw with May. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And he's going to get this down at the 35-yard line.
23 more yards. That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Rip. Crazy. Five. Crazy.
Here's May. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So this game, Charles, you know, we talked about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
He's going to go down there and safe. They push him back to the 34. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on third down. Throwing here is May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Nico Collins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Oh, what a juke into space. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The final shot before the break, Stafford. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
To the air, May. They'll drop that underneath to ETN. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Looking to throw, May. There's a short one taken in by Otten. Down fighting for tackles. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Throw that side, complete to Tony. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up second down.
Number 6 brings up second and 4 at the 42-yard line.
To throw, it's May. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard
A handoff for ETN. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. 9-yard line, second and 6.
It's now second and 6.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Dolphins! Cade Otten A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small magical spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Stafford. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Patrick. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
At the 48-yard line.
Now Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
40 got! 40 got! Zebra!
Again, it's Stafford. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
That's good for a Browns
50-50.
down.
Stafford. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
70! Zebra!
To the air again, Stafford. Slant route, and he's got Addison. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 23. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Jordan Addison, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Browns are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Gonzalez now to have the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Now ETN is and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
53, ready.
Throwing is Stafford. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
32. 0. 53, ready.
Now it's Stafford. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. A big one coming now for the kicker, Zane Gonzalez. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. They get to the football. It's blocked. But that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big-time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, May with it. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with ETN. Fighting him off. He's still on his feet. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Travis Etienne with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Dolphins add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14.
Browns 21. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Browns drive about to get started. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously, the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
Now Stafford, he's going to change things up.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll get this one to Pittman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Set. 180. 32. 21. Big 20. 59. 0.
Here's Stafford. He's going to go up top again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. Inside the 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. So a fourth quarter pick six here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick six, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Extra point try now from Dicker. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
There's no rest in my shut it down. Whenever I got your money out, I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Who did on everything that I love. Church. Yeah, everything that I love. There's nothing that can go. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Alert! Set! Yellow 80! Yellow 80!
Out of the gun, Stafford. That's taken in by Kraft. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play. Now, defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one. Here's second and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
180!
Stafford. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Monday, Monday, Monday! 280. Flippity hot.
Stafford looks to throw again. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Cook will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And it will be cut down to 14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Here's Etienne. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run again. And trying to shake free, but Etienne cannot. The defense will stop him short. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll try and throw for it with May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Crazy.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
And Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it